Hey everybody, welcome back to Keeping It Real in the Kitchen. I'm Candace Cole. Today we are making cheese Danishes. I don't know about you, but every time I see these, like if I go to a meeting or something and I see those cheese Danishes, I'm like, oh, that's what I want. Like I'm in the gas station in the morning and I'm like, oh, that looks good. So let's make our own. Here's what you need to make your own homemade cheese Danishes. We're gonna make enough for 8 Danishes. So you need 2 packs of your croissant rolls. Croissant, yeah, whatever. You're also gonna need some vanilla extract. You're gonna need some butter. You're gonna need some white sugar. We're also going to use some light brown sugar. We're gonna need some powdered sugar. You're gonna need some cream cheese, only 8 ounces. And you're also gonna need a little bit of milk. Now I'm using almond milk because that's what I really enjoy, but feel free to use whatever kind of milk that you want. Now, first thing we're gonna do is get our oven preheated to 350 degrees. The next thing we're gonna do is grab our cooking spray and spray our baking sheets. 2. We're gonna pop open our croissant rolls. We're gonna separate them into like groups of 2, yes. See, like this. That's how you want to separate your croissants. And make sure that you pinch all those little openings closed on them. Pinch, 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 pinch. Pinch it closed. Yeah. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our dough and we're going to roll it up long ways. Hot dog style, as they would say in school. Hamburger was the chubbier way. Just like this. Once we have it rolled just like this, we want to make sure we pinch those ends closed. Pinch them closed. Seal your little line up as well, where it kind of met together. Now we're gonna roll these up, almost like a cinnamon bun, but it's not. Just like that. And now we're gonna press the dough in to make like a little pocket or hole for where we're gonna put our cream cheese mixture. Ta-da. You're gonna do this with all of your dough. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. What? Keep rolling, 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 rolling. It felt like a good time for that. They see me rolling, them haters, trying to catch me riding doughy. Now we're gonna work on our filling. First thing we're gonna do is take 2 tablespoons of butter and melt that down in your microwave. Take that melted butter, and if you have one of those kitchen brushes, brush it on. If not, I'm just gonna spoon a little on each one. I like to get a little bit on top too, kind of like brush it all around. Don't worry if you have a little butter left over. You can always coat the sides of them with butter. Now we're going to take about a half a tablespoon per Danish of brown sugar and just sprinkle it right on top. Inside, on top, around. Next thing we're going to do is work on our cream cheese mixture. You're going to need your 8 ounces of cream cheese. Hopefully yours is soft. That's why I left mine out from the beginning to get it nice and softened. Now we're going to add in a 1/4 cup of white sugar. There we go. Next is 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And now we're just gonna mix everything together. I always get my arm jiggle workout doing this. I'll take it. I'll take any workout I can get. All right, once that's all mixed up, we're gonna scoop it right inside of our Danishes, about 1 heaping tablespoon in each one. Running low. So we're gonna put about 1 tablespoon in each of our cups now. I'm gonna have to steal some from another one for that one. I might have put a little too much in the first one. Now we're gonna let these cook at 350 degrees for between 15 and 18 minutes. Let's make our icing to go on top while those are cooking. We are gonna use a half a cup of powdered sugar. Half a cup. We're also gonna need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And we're going to use 4 teaspoons of milk. I'm using vanilla almond milk because this is what I love, but you can use any kind of milk you like, but this is a little sweeter. And mix it all together. Mix it up, baby. Mix it up, baby. Mix and shout. Icing. These Danishes smell so good and they look awesome. I'm going to try to show you guys. Check those out. Those, I mean, they look like Danishes. Mine did cook for 20 minutes though. I noticed that some of them wound up touching each other, so I spread them out a little bit, but it did take 20 minutes. Now every oven is a little bit different. Let's get that icing on there and finish these up. We're just gonna drizzle it on. I was able to use all the icing by getting it on the bread parts. Not like it's hard to use all your icing, but I was able to do it. You should be able to. Let's try these. Look at the bottoms, how nice they're baked. Oh, that's super creamy. I definitely taste the flavor of the cream cheese, which is nice because that's what you're going for here. They're cream cheese Danishes. The dough is fluffy and cooked great. Warm, I like them warm. That is good. Let's try another bite so I can tell you more about it. That icing is a great addition on there. It adds just that touch of sweetness, which is great, especially when you get it on that doughy bread part. Thanks so much for joining me for this yummy recipe. I hope you make it for breakfast, lunch, dinner, even anytime you want. I'm not gonna judge you. Make sure you click on that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any other recipes. Watch some old videos, comment down below, share this with some of your friends, or just make it for them and be the coolest person ever. All right, guys, I'll see you next time on Keeping It Real in the Kitchen. Bye.